What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Hell the Immigrant. I would like to ask you to please like this video, comment below, get in on the conversation, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Now today what we're going to do is I'm going to discuss the mysteries of the Icon of Sin. I'm going to basically break it down in just two simple categories. One, what the fuck does his body look like? And two, will we be seeing him again? But before I get into that, I just want to give a shout out real quick. So one of my viewers contacted me recently, and they're like, yo man, I'm an artist, I draw pictures and shit, and what I want to do though is I want to promote the idea of artists working together, alright? And I think that's cool, because a lot of motherfuckers don't do that shit these days. They're always out for themselves. And what this dude does is, he comes up with all these drawings, and then he promotes other artists to take his drawings and do whatever the fuck they want with them. Alright, he wants other artists to remix his work, and I think that's a pretty cool ass idea. He sent me this one, asked me to remix it, and I turned it into this. Alright, so if you would like to check out his artwork, or you yourself are an artist and would like to remix one of his works, check the description below for a link to his artist site. And yeah, show a little support. I'm not just asking for support for myself, although I need it, but still, I support everybody. Everyone just get along and let's all work together and kick ass. Now, with all that being said, oh, by the way, yeah, his name's Helen4XN, so cool. But now, with all that being said, alright, let's get to today's topic at hand. Now, first off, when it comes to Icon of Sin, we've only ever seen his head. Officially, we've only ever seen his head. Actually, I take that back. Officially, we've seen his shoulders and chest as well, but I'll get to that in a minute. However, we know for a fact he has a body. Let's take it back to the very first time we ever seen the Icon of Sin. Alright, Doom 2. The ending text screen, when describing the destruction of the Icon of Sin, says, and I quote, "Its thrashing limbs, devastating untold miles of hell's surface." So right there, we know that he has a body. He does have limbs, just as big as his big ass head. And when that explosion happened, motherfucker was thrashing in pain. Fucking twitching all around, his goddamn arms were smashing everything, but we didn't get to see that part. So we're left with the question of, what the hell does his limbs, his torso, his feet, his big fucking pinky toe, alright? What does all that shit look like? Now, if you look here on a screenshot from Brutal Doom, don't get me wrong, I love Brutal Doom and shit, but this is not official, and honestly, I don't like this. I like Brutal Doom, alright, and this was a fun boss battle, here, but I don't like the way his body looks. It just looks like a hot mess and easily broken. Okay, but still, fresh, worth a check out. Now, since we always just see his head, he's always plugged into something, just a face on a wall for the most part, leads me to believe that possibly, this motherfucker's so big, right, and he has to be plugged in. I think the reason he's plugged in is because he's been fucked up so many times over throughout eternity, almost. That's how it works. They plug him in, he produces the fucking monsters from his very own mind. They're all that's a lot of what people don't realize. These demons are nothing more than the creation of his thoughts, which is why those monsters, all the demons, are shot from his brain. Okay? But it leads me to believe that he is laying on its stomach. Just laying on its stomach with his head up, plugged into the wall. And we can never just run around his head and see what his body looks like because he's plugged into this massive, enormous fucking protective wall, leaving only his head exposed so he can release more legions of hell. Now let's talk about the official image we have seen from his body. In Doom RPG 2, we see this. Alright, he's got a chest, he's got shoulders, and it looks cool. Sadly, I can't speak much on this though. I don't even know, clearly it's based off Icon of Sin, but I don't even know if it actually is the Icon of Sin, because I haven't got to play Doom RPG 2. I played the first one, that was it. Someone told me you also see this weird blue electric looking creature in Doom RPG 2. Someone told me that is the Icon of Sin. I don't know if it's true or not, haven't been able to fact check, just don't have the time. But yes, I would like to know, what does his body look like? I can't even take a guess. There is no way to guess officially. The only thing I can legitimately guess is that he is laying on its stomach, with his head fucking leaned up and, just laying down on the wall. Laying down with the wall enclosing his head. You know what the fuck I'm saying. But anyways, what do you think his body looks like? Let me know in the comments below. But, on to the biggest mystery. Will we see the Icon of Sin again? My answer is yes. I'm pretty fucking sure. Now, we've already seen its skull. This is the first time we've seen just the carcass of him in any of the id games. And that was in Doom 2016, as seen right here. But the reason I think he's coming back again is because resurrection is nothing new to the Icon of Sin, alright? We first see him in Doom 2, blow him the fuck up, but then he returns in the classic Doom series. Not once, but twice. He returns in Plutonia Experiment, he returns in TNT Evolution, and again, like I said, he also, maybe, returns in Doom RPG 2. Resurrection is nothing new to him. Who knows how many times he's been resurrected before he had a run-in with the Doom guy? How many times he's been defeated and brought back before he ran into the Doom guy in Doom 2? We don't know. And hell, if the origin story, as told to us in Doom 2016, he was birthed through resurrection. He was once a fucking, like I said in the video, a couple videos ago, I'm going to call them the Denorians. He was at first a Denorian, son of the member of the Night Sentinels, died. Father betrayed the Night Sentinels to make a bargain with hell to resurrect his son. His son is resurrected, but comes back as this big, enormous, evil fucking being, the Icon of Sin. I don't think id Software put his skull in Doom 2016 as just a reference. I think when you shoot at the Easter egg, you know, when you shoot at its fucking head and then the little box comes out from the old games, that was a reference, but its skull, I think that was a hint. I think the Icon of Sin will be resurrected. I think that we will be fighting him again in a future game. And honestly, I think that Samuel L. Hayden, really? I think that Samuel Hayden is the one who's going to give him the power of, you know what I'm saying, to resurrect, to walk amongst us once again. I know this video is short and sweet, but I'm sort of short on time, but I want to give y'all something, you know? So, what are your thoughts? Will we be seeing him again, right? Who resurrected him? How was he resurrected in Doom Plutonia Experiment? How was he resurrected in Doom TNT Evolution? And what the fuck does his body look like? These are the questions we need answers to. So with all that being said, let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Hell's Immigrant, and I'll have more videos out whenever the hell they get done.